Welcome to the Makeup Lovers Gift Guide. I'm Molly Isles. If you've never watched my YouTubes before or you don't follow me on any forms of social media, my name is Molly Isles. I'm a makeup artist and a makeup educator. I own my own makeup academy, and these products I'm going to show you throughout this video are just some of my most favourite products that I've used for years and that I know that people really love, as well as some new little products and also some like new little gift sets and things. So I'm going to do this full makeup look from start to finish using all of my favourite products and things that I think that'll be really nice gifts for people and people that are in your life. So I really hope that you enjoy watching it, or for yourself as well, also for yourself. So I really hope that you enjoy watching this video and watching me get glam. You're probably going to have a shock on the next slide because it's going to be me not looking like this. Let's get started on this Christmas party glam. So we're going to start off with a chest glow. So my favourite thing for chest glow is the Made by Mitchell Shine Slime. This is the shade Amber Sunshine, but they do it in quite a few different shades, and honestly it is just, it's stunning. It looks so beautiful on like everybody. I love it. I use it on quite a lot of my clients. I use it on my models because it picks up really well on camera. So if you're filming content or anything, it's really nice for that, but also it's really nice for if you're going out, you're gonna have quite a lot of photos taken. So we're gonna add this onto his chest. I'm gonna just use a fluffy brush to apply it. So I'm literally just gonna spray it onto my chest. Then hold my necklace up. And then we're just gonna buff it out. It takes a little bit of buffing, to be honest. But look at that shine already. I love it. And it don't feel too sticky on your skin either, which I really like. That's a nice glowy chest ready. So we're gonna move on to a skin prep. So one of my favourite products for skin prep is Skin Nova by Vive. It's it's every product that I'm going to use in here I'm probably going to say is stunning because I have picked out all my favourite products to do a video with. So we're going to use Vive Skin Nova. It is a really beautiful product. It's really hydrating. It makes your skin just look like your skin but better. I think all products from Vive are really nice. Like, they're quite luxurious, they smell really nice, they feel really nice on your face. So if you are looking for a gift for someone, I would look on the Vive website because as a makeup lover, receiving a Vive gift would probably be one of the best things ever, because it is a very beautiful brand. It's a little bit more high-end, a little bit pricier. As it is Black Friday, I think that I think they've got like 20% off site-wide, but depends on when you're actually watching this video, because it might be after Black Friday deals. I think Vive is a perfect gift for a makeup lover. I should really start doing my makeup as I'm talking about this, because if not, then we're going to get quite far behind. You can apply it with your brush, but I just quite like to apply it with my fingers, to be honest, and really work it into my skin. Oh, look at that glow. Right, so we're going to do as brows now. So for brows, Benefit brow products you really can't go wrong with. I love the pencils, I love the pomades. We're going to actually use a pomade today. This is the brow pomade in shade 4.5 Neutral Deep Brown. I find that this is quite a universal colour for the majority of people, to be honest. I think because you can apply it so differently. You can apply it really light and natural, or you can apply it quite heavy and do like quite an intense brow. So it's really nice, or it's quite universal like that. One of my favourite brow products. We are going to do a little bit more of a defined brow. We're going to keep it fluffy on top but defined underneath, and I'm just going to use a really small brush. This is a Plush brush, 112 brush. And I just like to get a little bit out and then put a little bit on back of my hand. You really do not need much of this product at all. That is all that I'm going to use. Right, so I'm just going to land underneath the brows. I can't talk while I do this, so I'm just going to go for it. So we're going to carve his brows out now. We're going to use Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. This has been, if you've followed me on YouTube when I used to do YouTube before I've restarted again, or on Instagram forever, since I started doing makeup, I have used this concealer. It is the best. So we're going to carve his brows out with this. It's quite a thick matte concealer, which is what we're wanting because we are going to be doing like quite a heavy eye, a Christmas party eye, if you will. So I'm going to carve his brows out with this. We're going to use a flat brush to do it. So we're going to use the Made by Mitchell brushes. These brushes are really, really good. I really like them. I'm going to get some of that concealer just on the back of my hand. So I'm just going to use quite a small amount of product and just work my way up to that line that I've already drawn with my Benefit Brow Pomade. And we're just going to carve them out. It's just going to make them look a lot neater. And then bringing that down onto your lid to act as your eye base as well when we do his eyeshadow. And then using a little fluffy brush just to blend that out. Make sure that your edges are blended really well, especially if you're using quite a matte concealer, because when you put your foundation on, if you've not blended your edges well, it meets together and it kind of like goes a little bit cakey. So you want to make sure that that's all nice and blended on your edges. That's his eyes prepped, so we're going to go in with some Be Perfect products now. In this video, there's quite a lot of Be Perfect products. It's not an ad, I do work with them and I get a lot of the products, but I genuinely love Be Perfect products, and some of my favourite things to do makeup with are Be Perfect products. So there's a lot of them in this video. So what we're going to be using on his eyes is the new eyeshadow palette that's actually not been released yet, and the only way that you can get it is in the Christmas gift set, the All Eyes on Me gift set, which I have right behind me. This giant box, honestly, I'm not sure what price it is now, so I can't exactly tell you what price it is, but it's worth £100 and something and it were down to £36. Like usually an eyeshadow palette by itself is like £20, and you get the eyeshadow palette, a set of lashes, an eyeshadow brush, an eyeliner, pencil eyeliner, a brown one. It's a really lovely shade. It's like almost like a bit metallic-y brown, like not a bronze, but it's like a brown. It's got like kind of little gold bits in it. You get a mascara, which is a very good mascara. I really like that one. I like a mascara that makes your lashes nice and thick and chunky, like quite fast without having to build it up quick, and that's what that mascara is like, so I really like it. You get the eyeshadow primer, and then also the brow glue as well. I don't know why, sorry, I kind of stopped then, didn't I? Yeah, so honestly, this is such an amazing gift set if you're looking for a present for a makeup lover for Christmas. I don't want this video to come over as too salesy or, but honestly, great, and such a great price point. That's what I've tried to do with this video. I've tried to keep everything quite, like, not too expensive, like really quite inexpensive. I don't really use products that are really expensive anyway, to be honest. I use quite affordable products myself, so I want to create something that is really affordable for you as well if you were to buy anything from this video. Let's start with his eyes, the Synchronized palette. I love this palette so much. The shimmers, or the sparkles, they're not even shimmers, they're sparkles. They are just so gorgeous. All the matte shades blend really well, and I love it. So we're gonna start with this. I'm not quite sure what kind of eye I'm gonna do, to be honest. I think that I'm just gonna kind of go with it. I really don't know. We're just gonna go with it and let's see where we end up. So I'm gonna zoom in. And then you can see my eyes really well as I do with this. I'm going to start off with Represent, which is brown. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start right at the edge of my eye, and I'm going to pull it out like as if I were just drawing my wing on. So don't worry about this underneath bit, so we're going to tidy that up with a baby wipe. So I'm just going to keep building his colour up really close to his lash line. These kind of looks are a little bit of a trust the process kind of look. We're going in with the shade Miracle, which is a little bit more a koala tone. And we're just going to use a bit of a bigger brush and apply that above that colour that we've just placed on. And we're going to be bringing it out a little bit more as well. Look at the difference that's made already. Gorgeous smoky goodness. And just the same on this side. Making sure that you're always dipping into that shade so you're not blending out your dark shade out too much. Now we're going to go in with a bigger fluffy brush and quite a light shade, so we're going to go in with the shade Vision. This one, it looks a lot lighter on camera than what it is, but this is just going to add a little bit of depth just to underneath his brows. We're just going to blend that out a little bit more with it as well, just out onto towards his temple. So we're going to go back in with all them shades now. Just making sure that we've not lost them. And they all just look really nice and blended together. This is when you're going to do your blending. And then I'm going to go in with just a little bit of black. So I'm going to go in with the shade Unite. and just really, really close to your lash line on your edge. That's when you're just going to blend it. That's just going to add just a little bit more depth to your wing then. Now we're going to add a shimmer on as lid. So I think I'm going to go in with, we're going to do a silver. So we're going to go in with this one. And I'm just going to literally use my finger to apply it and just tap it on. That's my favourite way to apply like shimmery glitters. I always find that they go on a lot nicer. Look at that twinkle. Beautiful. If you wanted like even more kind of like a built up glitter, then you'd maybe go in with like glitter primer, like NYX glitter glue. That is a really nice product to use. Every time that I use this palette, I think I fall in love with it even more. It's really beautiful. And they also do a palette called the Harmony palette, and that's got like glitters in like this one as well as shimmers, and that's a really beautiful palette. I love how chunky glitters are starting to come back. When I first started doing makeup, that's what it was. It were a glitter, full-on glitter cut crease with a really sharp wing. I feel like that we kind of moved into like shimmers a little bit and more matte eyeshadows, but I think that chunky glitters are coming back a little bit. Now for the exciting part. We're gonna clean his wing up. I'm just gonna use a baby wipe and just edge my nail. And that just creates that gorgeous dramatic wing. It was so simple to do. Same one as the other one. So you have to try and match them up. I think that that's probably only the trickiest part. I want to make these eyes even darker, so by doing that I'm not going to add any more eyeshadow, but I am going to go into my waterline with a pencil. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow, Urban Decay eyeliner pencil. They are so good, they last really nice on my eyes. So we're just going to put that into his waterline. They also come in so many different shades as well. Yeah, I'm glad that we did that. So that's his eyes more or less done. I'm just going to do a mascara and add some lashes, and then we shall be back and we shall start on his base. Let's move on to his base. So I have just finished my eyes off, and I've just added some little quite natural half lashes really, and then some mascara. I'll use the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. The best. So for a skin, I'm going to do a little bit more full coverage glam kind of skin, but I did just want to show you a product that I have been absolutely loving recently, and it's really affordable, but it's such a beautiful product for your skin. So it is the Rimmel Multitasker. It makes your skin look amazing, it really does. It don't feel heavy on your skin, it feels really nice and hydrating. It suits more or less everybody's skin type. It's a must-have, I'd say. I keep wearing it on days when I'm not really wearing any makeup, or if I'm doing more of a natural makeup look. This is what I will use for my base, and it's took over every other product that I've used like that's maybe a little bit similar to this. It is the formula, just everything. It's perfect. So that's one little product, but we're not going to use that. I just wanted to talk about it because I love it. So we are going to go in with the Be Perfect Chroma Cover Foundation, with the Be Perfect product. This is also really great. I'm only going to use quite a small amount, to be honest. It's really, really full coverage, and you really don't need to use a lot of product at all. So I'm just going to match myself up. This is shade N5. So my chest, I've got a little bit of tan on my chest, so it's a little bit darker than what my face is. So I'm going to use a small brush first, and I'm just going to put quite a light layer on. You don't need a lot at all. I'm just going to paint that on, and then I'm going to get a fluffy brush to blend. We'll use this Doll Beauty brush, this is a really nice one. I'm going to tap that in and blend it out. I work in like littler sections when I'm putting a full coverage foundation on. I find that by doing it this way, you don't use too much product on your base or on your client. So just using small amounts in each section, blending it, and then you can just keep going in and adding what you want them, instead of putting loads on your face and then not being able to blend it out properly because there's too much product. And I find that your makeup just don't last as long as well. When you're using a lot of product on your face, your makeup really don't last as long. You want light layers and you want to build it up, so even if you're wanting a more full coverage look, you still want to work in nice light layers. This is definitely one of my most favourite full coverage foundations at the minute. And a little bit onto my forehead. I really don't use much product on my forehead as well, because I don't like it going down into my brows or up into my hairline. And your forehead's just quite a small space, you do not need a lot of product at all on it. So we're going to be adding as cream bronzer and also as concealer as well. We're going to go in with cream bronzer, Be Perfect Bronzer in the shade Pecan. This is quite a warm orange shade, so I'm just dipping my brush into it and just tapping that onto my cheeks and onto my forehead as well. And whatever's left on my brush, I like just add onto my nose. And now for his blush, we're going to use Be Perfect Ekin-Su blush, the Radiant Blusher one. They do like a few different shades in this. I smashed one this morning. They're like quite bright pinky one. I smashed that this morning. But these are really, really stunning products. They look beautiful on everybody's skin. I really love them. So you only need like a minimal amount of product. I'm just going to put some of that onto my hand. And then we're just going to use a small fluffy brush, dip that in, and then just tap that onto the skin. So I'm just doing it slightly higher than what I did with the bronzer. So we're going to go in with as concealer. We're going to use the Rimmel Multitasker, but the concealer version. This is the Wake Me Up concealer and foundation. Oh, it's the foundation as well. I thought it was just a concealer, but it's concealer and foundation with a cooling wand, caffeine and vitamin C. So it comes on like that, but I don't apply it with that. I just put a little bit onto my hand. I think it's just because I'm so used to doing clients, so I just kind of put everything onto my hand. I'm going to get some. I'm just going to apply it. This is in like a little bit of a brighter shade, just because I want that little bit of a brighter under eye. Just let that sit for a minute and dry down. So once that's dried down a little bit, we're going to go in with a brush. This is kind of like flat but fluffy brush. This is a HF Cosmetics HF15. I'm just going to start blending that and just tapping it in. The reason why we tap in is because you don't want to move your products underneath. You want to make sure that all your foundation is staying in place, your blusher and everything. You just want to tap these products on top and just kind of melt them into each other. So now before we set away any of his powders, I'm going to go in with setting spray, Be Perfect 1, 2, 3. This is beautiful if you want like a more hydrated, glowy base. And then we're going to go in with Lottie London Freckle Tint. If you love summer skin, or the person that you are Christmas shopping for loves summer skin, this freckle tint is the best. I'm just going to go over my little freckles that I already got. And I like to do this before powder, because I feel like then when you go over with your powder and everything, it just looks a lot more natural. So we've done his freckles and everything, and we're building them layers up of as cream products, setting sprays, and now we're going to do his powder, start setting everything in place. So you'll be surprised to know that this is not a Be Perfect product, this is a MAC product. So we're going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep as his bronzer. I really love this. I think that it just looks really nice on my skin. So this is one of my current favourite bronzers. And I'm just going to add that everywhere that I've just put that cream bronzer. And we're just going to tap that in. Also apply my bronzer, I'm going to pull that eyeshadow out a little bit. I find that just connecting your bronzer and your eyeshadow when you've got a winged eyeshadow really makes it flow nicely on your face. And it also lifts your face a little bit more as well. It lifts your eye area because you're pulling that dark shade out and up. Now for his blush, back to Be Perfect. This is the Scorch Blusher in Helios. Helios and Paradise are the most beautiful blushes in the world. They have like kind of, I feel like they might look a little bit matte on camera, to be honest. They have like a little bit of a sheen to them. And it's not like a sparkle, it's not really like a highlight, it's like, it's maybe like a little bit iridescent. They're really beautiful blushes. So we're going to use Helios. This is more of a peachy shade, and then Paradise is more of a pinky shade. And we're just going to add this exactly where we put that cream blush and just build it up. And now we're going to go in with some powders. So I'm going to go in with a pressed powder first. This is MAC Pseudo Fix in NC25. It's quite a light powder, but we're going to use it as more of a brightening powder on his under eye. I'm just going to use quite a small brush like this, and we're going to use minimal product. I don't like to use too much powder underneath my under eye. So let me just make sure there's no creases. And we're going to start towards his inner corner. And we're just going to start tapping that in. And pick up a little bit more product. It just smooths everything out so beautifully. on this side. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to use another pressed powder. We're just going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in shade 20, a beautiful powder. I'm just going to take away any excess stickiness or any where that's a little bit too shiny. Just use a really big fluffy brush for this. Right, I'm going to spray my face again with the setting spray because that's his base more or less done. And let that dry down a little bit. So myself, I really love a cooler toned lip or like more a pinky lip as like instead of a brown. I feel like that brown, I think it does look nice, but I feel like it really doesn't suit me as well as what like a more cool toned like pinky colour does. So I'm going to go in with Collection, not Collection, it's not at all. It is Rimmel. It's Rimmel Cappuccino Lip Liner. Another product that I have literally used on my makeup career. It's such a good lip liner, it's one of my favourites. So we're going to line his lips with this. I'm going to use quite, I thought this were a pinky tone. Yeah, it's Doll Beauty Dolled Out lipstick. We're going to place a little bit of this in the centre of his lips. So it's quite a light lipstick, but I really like these two products together. I'm going to get a little brush and I'm going to blend them two together. And then the Rimmel Oh My Gloss Lip Oil. Oh, I love the Rimmel Oh My Gloss Lip Glossers. They are something that I've used near enough all of my makeup career as well. But now they brought out a lip oil and I'm a sucker for a lip oil, so I'm going to be using this. They smell really nice as well. So as makeup's nearly done, I'm just going to add some finishing touches. I'm just going to go in with a Katie Daly Be Perfect powder. This is a perfect powder. I didn't realise it was called the perfect powder until someone told me. Clearly not reading any kind of packaging. So I'm going to go in with that same brush that I use for the MAC. And I'm literally just going to just tap that towards me in a corner. This is just going to add a little bit more of a brightening effect to my under eye and just matte it down a little bit more. Again, like I've used a minimal product, I've not used a lot at all. And then we're just going to add a little bit of highlighter, which is going to be the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. Just a little bit to my nose, end of my nose. Then just this little section in between my brows. This is such a nice highlighter outfit. We don't really need much on his cheeks because we've used quite glowy products on his cheeks anyway. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara to my bottom lashes. Just using my Benefit. I'm not doing it too thick, I just want it so you can see my bottom lashes. And this is the makeup look done with all of my hair done as well. I've got my extensions in. Also another great gift if you would like to buy a gift but a little bit expensive. These are from Clip Hair, they're really nice. I'm still working my way on how to put them in properly. I've only had them since my birthday in July, but I find it a little bit difficult to put them in, so I hope that they look alright. I'm looking in my phone here and I think that they do. So, everything that I've used today, I really think they're all my favourite products and products that I've used for years and products that I know that many other people really love and probably use as well. So everything I just think it just could make a really nice gift for Christmas for a makeup lover if you are really struggling with what to buy for anything. Another really great gift for a makeup lover would be a makeup course or a makeup lesson or a makeup training day right here at MI Makeup Academy with me. I think that that is also another really great gift. So we do have a Black Friday sale on, so depending on when you're watching this video it might actually already be over. So for a Black Friday sale we've got 30% off lessons and training days and we've got 20% off accredited courses. I've got a discount code for myself that is MollyBF, and if you fill the form out on MI Makeup Academy website and put in the discount code section, right, MollyBF, you will receive an extra 10% off things. So that'll be 40% off courses, 40% off makeup lessons and training days, and then 30% off accredited makeup courses. So we've got one-to-one courses. We've also got a group accredited makeup course running that's in January. So if you would be interested in anything like that, then I will link the MIA Makeup Academy website below, where there's a lot more information on it. So don't forget the discount code as well, MollyBF. I will write that below, but it gets you an extra 10% off, which I think is really great. So majority of products that I've used today, you can actually get on Look Fantastic or on the Be Perfect website. I do have discount codes for both of them, so if you are wanting to get anything, then you can always use my discount code. I know that with Black Friday there is already sales on products, really good sales actually, but with my discount code you just get a little bit extra off. Or if you're watching it after Black Friday, if you're watching this after Black Friday, then you will just get whatever it is off. I'm not sure how much my discount codes are. I think it's different for different products. So for me Look Fantastic, it's LFTF Molly I, and then for my Be Perfect, it's BPAF Molly Isles. I will write them below, and I will tag every product that I've used below as well. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I really enjoyed filming it, and I really love how this makeup's turned out as well. So happy shopping. I hope that you get some nice gifts for the makeup lover in your life, or if you're a makeup lover yourself. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you the next time that I film a video. Bye!